everyone. This is the Business Awards Committee of Masbate 2nd DEO. We are conducting the public opening of bids for the goods, which being live streamed in the interest of transparency and public accountability. The time is now 10:11 in the morning. Pursuant to the provisions of RA 12009, or otherwise known as the New Government Procurement Act and its IRR, I now call to order to this public opening of bids for the procurement of the following goods. 26 GFI 005, purchase of office and janitorial supplies for DPWH Office, Masbate 2nd District Engineering Office, Masbate City, with approved budget for the contract of 4,762,590 and 67 centavos, and 26 GFI 0006, purchase of multifunction laser platter, 36 inches, drum units and parts of the photocopier of Ineo 360i for planning and design section, DPWH Masbate 2nd DEO Masbate City, with approved budget for the contract of 4,181,845 only. So, may I request, Madam Secretariat, to determine the quorum.
Thank you, sir. Let me read to you the attendance for the opening of bids for 26 GFI 005 and 26 GFI 006. Starting with our back chairman, Engineer Mark Ian L. Garbo,
Present.
back vice chairman, Rogelio Alcagno Jr., members of the back, Engineer Joseph Joel Gonzalez, Engineer MacGregor Argueno, Engineer Vitaliano B. Andales Jr., Engineer Raul B. Disuyo Jr., and the end user for the planning and design section, Engineer Jomelin B. Anyasco, and the end user for goods and services, or the administrative section, Mr. Renato S. Candidato. We also have the TWG members, Engineer Cornelio A. Hermosa, Engineer Julius Ed Angcahas, Engineer Dean Allen Beltran, Engineer Norian Escalona, Engineer John Glenn Alvarez, and the members of the back secretariat, Engineer Regine Hernandez, yours truly, Ms. Rexa Logroño, Ms. Sunshine Balatukan, and Mr. Bernie Aban. We also have an attendance from our bidder, Mr. Victor R. Ablan from Capilandia Office Systems Corporation. Sir, having all the members of the back present, I hereby manifest the quorum.
So, the chair notes the manifestation of our back secretariat. The quorum being present, the meeting is hereby declared officially in session. The chair acknowledges the presence of the members of the back, the TWG, the back secretariat, representatives from the end users, and other officials from the procuring entity. We like to acknowledge the presence of our invited observers, representatives from the Commission and Audit, CSO, professional organizations, and other duly authorized observers, as well as representatives of the participating bidders who are present physically and joining us virtually. Welcome and thank you for your attendance. Today's activity is a public opening of bids for the contract ID 26 GFI 0005 and 26 GFI 006. During these proceedings, the BAC shall public open all bids received and prescribed deadline and conduct preliminary examination of the submitted bid documents for purposes of determining the presence or apparent absence of the required documents. For emphasis, no detailed evaluation, determination of responsiveness, or ranking of bids shall be undertaken during this stage. This shall be conducted separately in accordance with the applicable procurement rules. So before we proceed, the chair wishes to remind everyone the following. The proceedings being officially recorded and live streamed as part of the procurement records. Only the BAC secretariat, and the authorized members of the TWG shall handle and examine the bid documents. Representatives of the bidders are requested to observe the proceedings and refrain from interrupting unless otherwise recognized by the chair. Any request or clarification requiring official action by the BAC shall be submitted through the BAC secretariat in accordance with the procurement rules. If there is no question regarding the procedure, we shall now proceed with the opening of bids. So, may I request our Secretariat and TWG to assist on the opening of the box. So, we have a bid received from Merl Enterprises for the 26 GFI 005, located 33 PC Campsite, Ibingay, Masbate. The chair would like to inquire if there is other submissions for the 26 GFI 005.
Sir, for 26 GFI 005, only one bid was received by the back secretariat on or before the deadline of submission.
So the chair would like to note that only one BPC for the 26 GFI 005. So we now proceed to the opening of the technical documents for the 26 GFI 005 of Merl Enterprises. Again, this is from Merl Enterprises, located in 33 PC Campsite, Masbate, for the 26 GFI 008. Ay, 005, sorry. the opening of the financial documents of Merl Enterprises. Bid form attached and signed with a bid offering of 4,750,168 pesos only. Again, 4,750,168 pesos only. Bill of quantities attached and signed. So the chair would like to note that the submissions of Merl Enterprises is complying. So we now proceed to the opening of envelope for the 26 GFI 006. So we have from Capilandia Office Systems Corporation, Legazpi Branch, ground floor, LGC Building, Lacandula Drive, Barangay 40, Cruzada, City of Legazpi, Albay, Philippines. So, Madam Secretariat, the chair would like to inquire if there is other submissions for the 26 GFI 006.
Sir, for 26 GFI 006, only one bid was received by the Bank Secretariat on or before the deadline of submission.
So the chair would like to note that only one submission received by the BAC for the 26 GFI 006. So we now proceed to the opening of the technical envelope from Capilandia. Correct? So again, this is from Capilandia Office Systems Corporation. SEC. Date of filing is March 4, 1993. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2026. Statement of ongoing government and private contracts attached and signed. Statement of single largest completed contract attached and signed. So next, net financial contracting capacity attached and signed. Audited financial statement attached and signed. Date filed is March 31, 2026. Tax clearance attached and valid until Feb 10, 2027. PhilJEP's registration valid until September 5, 2026. With securing declaration, attached and signed and notarized dated August 10, 2026. Technical specifications, attached and signed. Manpower requirements, attached and signed. Warranty, attached and signed. Production and delivery schedule, attached and signed. Omnibus sworn statement, attached and signed and notarized dated August 10, 2026. So the chair would like to note that the submission of Capilandia Office System Corporation, Legazpi branch, passed the technical evaluation. Next, we come now to the opening on the financial envelope. So, bid form, attached, signed, with a bid offering of 4,180,845 pesos only. Again, 4,180,845 pesos only. Bill of quantities, attached and signed. Maintenance cost, attached and signed. So, again, the chair would like to note that the submission of Capilandia Office Systems Corporation, Legazpi branch, complying on the financial component. So the chair notes that all bids received within the prescribed period have been publicly opened and their corresponding bid prices have been written into the record. The BAC Secretariat is hereby directed to transmit all bid documents to Technical Working Group for detailed bid evaluation in accordance with the applicable procurement laws, rules, and Philippine bidding documents. So before we adjourn, the Bids and Awards Committee extends its appreciation to our invited observers, participating bidders, members of the TWG, the BAC Secretariat, and everyone who took part in today's proceedings. So the procuring entity remains committed to conducting all procurement activities in a manner that upholds the principles of transparency, competitiveness, accountability, efficiency, and integrity. There being no further business to transact, the public